I'm King Fame, and if you're new, you will not get this part, but if you are not new, are you happy now? Please leave me alone about that. As far as something everyone will get, let's talk about Tanacon, which turned out to be no Tana fun. And yes, that is a very bad Tana pun. This whole thing is terrible, and I knew it when I was saying it and when I wrote it down, but I decided to say it anyway. So to wrap it up, I'm just going to go ahead and
why am I still getting hate? We shoot tonight, y'all.
So Tanacon was a huge bust, as I'm sure you've heard by now, and I tried not to talk about it, but every other day something new came out, and you all were just begging me to give her the L she so desperately deserves. So here we are. For those of you who are somehow still out of the loop on this entire thing, I'll do my best to try to do a quick recap for you. So Tana Mongeau is a popular YouTuber who specializes in telling her fans story times, and she recently got upset at YouTube's annual convention that allows creators to meet and interact with their fans in person, which is called VidCon. She got so upset that she decided to create her own convention for creators, and she named it Tanacon, which I thought was the perfect name because it was the only thing that was really honest about the situation, because Tana conned her entire fan base into believing that this was going to be anything other than a huge shit show. There were tons of complaints about the entire thing, starting with the fact that it was booked beyond the maximum capacity of the venue that it was scheduled to be in, which led to many people being sunburned, and that led to people getting hostile and angry because they don't want to sit out there and be burned by the sun for something they paid for. As the crowd grew angrier, they started to try to force their way into the building, which led to one 14-year-old being trampled and having to go to the hospital. And the reason all of this happened is because of two people. Tana and her partner in crime, Michael Weist. Why she decided to trust someone whose last name so closely resembled the word heist is beyond me. But they came together and decided to rent out a venue that can only hold about 1,000 people, but they sold over 5,000 tickets, which is extremely idiotic for both of them. But Tana, knowing this will be a problem, said this:
I have it set at 5,200 right now.
I love that for us.
So I feel like 5,200 is a good number.
It would be really, really cool too to have people like outside waiting to get in. Like, people love to be oppressed outside.
Yeah.
They're just like, I waited in the rain. Like, they love that shit. I love that shit.
Wow. Who likes to wait anywhere at any time for fun, and who likes to be oppressed? Who are these people that she was referring to? She says that lots of people love that kind of stuff, and so is she, but I don't know anybody who's ever said something so silly before. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this, if you love being oppressed and you love waiting in line for things that you paid for, please stand up. Now, I can't see you, but I think it's safe to assume that none of you stood up. If you did stand up, we have a bigger problem, because now I don't think I can trust you very much, because you have some weird things going on that I'll never ever understand. Now, problems only got worse after the entire 3-day failure of the event, that is because Tana promised she would refund everyone who came out to the event to make up for the poor execution of the entire thing, but that doesn't seem like it actually happened, because now everyone's coming together to form a lawsuit against her and Michael, not only for wasting their time and costing them a lot of money, but for pain and suffering, which can lead up to a lot of fees due to all the people that were there. So now Tana has to worry about that, as well as trying to gain the trust for everyone if she plans to ever do a convention again. And there are even more things that went wrong that I won't cover, because everyone else has already kind of talked about this. So if you're interested in knowing more and more about this event, please just Google Tanacon and click any of the thousands of videos that pop up. You can also check out Shane Dawson's entire documentary on the entire thing, because he was a part of it and he has background footage that no one else has. So if you want to see 3 amazingly produced episodes of the failure of Tanacon, check out Shane Dawson's YouTube channel, because he pretty much covers everything that you will ever need to know about the whole thing. Now, my take on the whole thing is that Tana reminds me of those kids who wanted to be everything when they were growing up. One day they wanted to be a president, the next day they wanted to be an astronaut because it sounded cool, and they just kept hopping and jumping from everything that sounds cool and fun without thinking about how hard it would be to become any of those things. She's one of those people who constantly get ideas for things that just sound fun and amazing, and then she tries to just do it like Nike, and she fails because she didn't just do any of the research or extra preparation it would take to succeed at doing any of those things, so she isn't aware of how hard they actually are to do. She tried to plan an entire convention for thousands of fans featuring dozens of creators, all because she got angry at VidCon for not doing things the way she wanted them to do. She got so angry that in the heat of the moment, she looked at VidCon and said, "Hey, I can do that just like they can," without realizing that they've been doing this for years and it's taken so much work and so much effort to get where they are that no random YouTuber can just come out of the blue and just plan it in 2 months and it just goes flawless with no problems. She convinced herself that it was so easy, and then she tried to do it and she fell flat on her face because, surprise, it wasn't that easy at all. So now her fans are stuck watching two people, her and the guy she trusted to plan all of this, Michael, go back and forth playing the blame game and aggressively trying to play victim and get everyone on their side. Tana fans, your favorite storytelling YouTuber, did exactly what you all love her for. She told you a story and exaggerated an event to get your money and attention. Tanacon was never going to be a success, and she and Michael knew that, but continued to promote it and do it anyway for the sole purpose of getting all of your good money, and because of that you all lose. Not just the fans, but Tana and Michael as well. At this point, it's very obvious that Tana Mongeau, JoJo, and Michael Weist both deserve to hold this L, and it's not a lot they can really say to argue it. The only real winners here are the people who got to sit back at home, including me, and just watch this whole thing go down without losing any money or any parts of their health to see it. And also Shane Dawson, because he got to showcase his amazing editing and production skills and also his filming ability. I don't know if he has an editor or what, but the entire documentary series is amazing, and he's got to showcase that because Tana failed so miserably that people wanted to see it. Hell, if I didn't know any better while I was watching, I would have thought that I slipped up and clicked on Netflix instead of YouTube, because that's how well done it is. Now, if you agree with me that Tana and Michael both deserve that L, be sure to leave a like on the video, and of course, feel free to comment down below how you feel about the entire situation. And if you're new, subscribe to join me and the famous show on our path to greatness. Next time, I'm the famous King fame, and I am